The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
There's not a guy on the field today who doesn't want to play his best football on one of the biggest stages. But in particular, this QB, he was on fire a week ago with 3 touchdowns, and he knows an effort like that again could put him in the conference title game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. They call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Nix off the play action. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
There he is on 3rd and short. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Another 3 and out.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. His work begins at the 31, and it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. So out head the Raiders for their first possession, and they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
For all the success this young man has found in his rookie season, and there's been a lot of it, leading them to the #1 seed, well, now here's the moment. Is he the guy who can get the job done in the postseason, be the player who elevates everybody around him? He's passed every test so far, now they only get tougher.
Running for the first time with a man out of Florida State. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, go!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
Hall finds his man over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19.
Hall setting the throw. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the 28.
He keeps this one himself. They're not going to give him an inch on his 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. When your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. And we put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for
Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punting away. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one.
4th down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back now, pressure coming. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. At the 43.
Hall now. Finds the in route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At the 45-yard
Trying to
line.
throw this from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull out in front for their 13 zip.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Denver set to take the field on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Nix to throw.
At the 23.
Set up the screen here. It's Harvey. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 1st and 10 from the 43.
And the Broncos first down.
Nix quick out wide, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 43-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Blitz is there, and he goes down. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
He does it! Touchdown! The Raiders take a 20-zip lead.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders 21, Broncos nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The
Broncos running their offense out once again. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. And here's Crawshaw for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward.
It's 4th down.
He'll start from the 39. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Hall looking to throw. Cut out left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got a man left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So fresh set downs now from the 39. Hall. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. After a a good pickup. They're set up with second and short.
Let's go now. Check go.
Option design here. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now Hall. Brought in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down.
Knicks now on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They make the tackle at the 38.
13 yards on
They'll
the
come
play.
up on first and 10.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Second down, give to Harvey. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
On third and 2, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And down he goes. Raiders got him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. Nix from the gun. This is Sutton working the right side. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
First down.
Throwing here, Nix. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll throw again. Nix. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Intended for
Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant. Weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away. All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1. Going for it with Harvey. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
That one's complete over the middle. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 12-yard line.
Hall setting the throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Trying to work quickly now.
First down. First and 10
He'll throw
at
it.
the 18-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. Here he goes again. And he's going to be driven out at the end. So some fireworks, no points, but a big play there. Help bring this second quarter to a close.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We roll on here on this divisional round Sunday. 2 more final scores to get to, and then we'll know the AFC-NFC title game matchups. But first, let's look back at Saturday's action. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Baker Mayfield. He's going to locate Chris Godwin. 15 yards for the touchdown. The Bucs are on to the NFC Championship game. They get it done here in the divisional round. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. Danny Gray to return it. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number 1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Handoff now to the receiver. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
It's now 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed. Maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. The Broncos offense all set to go. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. Galloping inside the 40. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
And the Broncos first down.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offensive line, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Now Nix. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Nix to throw. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. It's a 39-yarder. Gay's kick is good. And here in our 3rd quarter, finally able to get their first points of this game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Hall now. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Gain of 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 31-yard line.
Hall looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go, go.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Offside, defense.
They got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Broncos 3.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So here comes the Bronco offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Nix with it on first. Fits it through the middle. And they'll stop him here, right before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on first down, Nix has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Broncos have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Broncos will trail by 25.
Raiders 35, Broncos 10.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Laube with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Raiders returning their offense and this running back to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if we can get you a new set of downs.
And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Another carry for him. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And it gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At their 48-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. He'll call his own number. Rolling into enemy territory. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Handoff now from the gun. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Now Hall. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Vegas, first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it down close. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time left. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep running away with this. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead.
22. Broncos 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Denver set to take the field on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So 1st down from the 41.
1st down. A gain of 12.
To throw, here's Nix. Connecting on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. All set now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Once more, it's Nix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for Evan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
On the draw, they give to Harvey. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
And it's 3rd down.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Brings up 4th down.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Going deep here for the end zone. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Raiders running them out of the building. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history.
Broncos 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Broncos running their offense out once again. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Give up the middle to Harvey.
2nd and 3.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Almost set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Giving this to Harvey. He's got room to roam. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line.
30. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Harvey goes up and over for the touchdown. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take 7 points off the deficit.
Broncos 17.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. They're going to pass it here. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Lining up to take a knee on second down. We're drawing up for him. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.